A teacher's triumph, turning dyslexia into a superpower. There's a magic in seeing a child's eyes light up when they finally grasp a concept that once seemed impossible. It's a moment of pure joy and triumph, a testament to their hard work and perseverance. As educators, we live for those moments. They remind us why we chose this path, why we dedicate our lives to teaching and nurturing young minds. But what happens when the teacher themselves struggled with learning? When the very act of reading and writing was once a daunting challenge? What happens when the very tools of education felt like insurmountable obstacles? When every page of a book seemed like a mountain to climb? This is the story of Mr. Davis, a fifth-grade teacher whose passion for igniting young minds was fueled by his own personal battle with dyslexia. His journey is one of resilience and determination. Growing up, words seemed to dance on the page, letters rearranging themselves in a chaotic symphony. It was as if the text had a life of its own, constantly shifting and changing. Reading, writing, even the simplest spelling test, these were mountains he had to climb with every ounce of his being. Each word was a challenge, each sentence a battle. But Mr. Davis refused to be defined by his dyslexia. He saw it as an opportunity to develop unique strengths and perspectives. He saw it not as a weakness, but as a different way of seeing the world, a way that allowed him to connect with students who faced their own struggles. He developed coping mechanisms, learned to advocate for himself, and discovered the power of visual learning. He used these tools to help his students, turning his challenges into teaching strategies. Most importantly, he never stopped believing in himself, even when others doubted him. His story is a testament to the power of perseverance and the belief that every challenge can be turned into a strength.
Echoes of resilience: Booker T. Washington's enduring legacy. Mr. Davis's story reminds me of another great educator who overcame incredible odds, Booker T. Washington. Born into slavery, Washington knew firsthand the sting of being denied an education. Yet he yearned for knowledge, understanding that education was the key to unlocking a brighter future. Washington's journey was one of sheer determination. He walked miles to attend school, often working before dawn and after dusk to afford his education. He went on to found the Tuskegee Institute, a beacon of hope and opportunity for African Americans during a time of immense prejudice and segregation.
Wisdom from the trenches. Lessons in perseverance. Washington's life offers profound lessons for us all, lessons that resonate deeply with Mr. Davis's own experience. I have learned that success is to be measured not so much by the position that one has reached in life, as by the obstacles which he has overcome while trying to succeed, Washington famously said. These words are a testament to the power of resilience, the unwavering belief in oneself even when faced with adversity. Both Mr. Davis and Booker T. Washington remind us that our struggles don't define us. It's how we rise above them that truly matters.
A conversation with inspiration. Mrs. Rodriguez's story. Today, we're joined by another remarkable educator, Mrs. Rodriguez, who transformed a personal tragedy into a powerful teaching tool. Her journey is one of resilience, strength, and unwavering dedication to her students. Mrs. Rodriguez, welcome to the show. We're so honored to have you here today to share your incredible story. Mrs. Rodriguez, it's an honor to be here, Oprah. Thank you for having me. Oprah. Mrs. Rodriguez, you experienced an unimaginable loss when your husband passed away unexpectedly. It must have been a devastating time for you. How did you find the strength to not only cope with your own grief, but also to be there for your students who look up to you so much? Mrs. Rodriguez, it was the most difficult time of my life, Oprah. I felt like my world had shattered. But my students, they became my anchor. Their support and love gave me a reason to keep going. They needed me, and in a way, I needed them too. Their presence and energy helped me heal and find purpose again. Section 5. Turning adversity into advantage. Mrs. Rodriguez's innovative approach. Oprah. You didn't shy away from talking about your loss with your students. In fact, you incorporated it into your curriculum. Tell me about that. How did you come up with such a unique approach? Mrs. Rodriguez. Children are naturally curious and empathetic. They have an innate ability to sense when something is wrong. They were already grieving with me, even if they didn't fully understand what death meant. Their questions and concerns were genuine. So, we read books about loss, we wrote poems, we painted our feelings. Each activity allowed them to express their emotions in a safe space. It became a journey of healing together. Oprah, that's incredible. How did the students respond to this method? You turned your pain into a powerful learning experience for your students. They must have felt very supported. What advice would you give to other educators facing their own challenges? How can they turn their struggles into strengths? Mrs. Rodriguez, don't be afraid to be vulnerable. It's okay to show your human side. Your students can learn so much from your resilience, your strength, and your ability to overcome adversity. And yes, even your pain. It teaches them that it's okay to feel, to grieve, and to heal. Turn your challenges into teachable moments. Use them to build a stronger, more empathetic classroom community. The power of empathy, understanding to uplift Oprah. Beautifully said. Your story, Mrs. Rodriguez, is a testament to the power of empathy in education. When we create a space where vulnerability is embraced, where students feel seen and heard, that's when true learning takes place. Mrs. Rodriguez. Absolutely. Children need to know that their teachers are human too. We have struggles, we make mistakes, we experience a full range of emotions. By sharing our stories, we create a deeper connection with our students, and we show them that it's okay to not be okay. Beyond the classroom, a ripple effect of resilience. Oprah. The lessons learned from Mr. Davis Booker T. Washington and yourself extend far beyond the classroom walls. They speak to the resilience of the human spirit, the power of perseverance, and the importance of turning our challenges into opportunities for growth. Mrs. Rodriguez. Exactly. When we overcome adversity, we don't just inspire ourselves, we inspire others. Our stories have the power to ignite hope, to remind others that they too can overcome whatever obstacles they face. Your journey, your impact. A call to reflection. Oprah. As we conclude, I want to encourage each and every one of you watching to reflect on your own journeys. What challenges have you faced? How did you overcome them? And most importantly, how can you use your experiences to inspire others? Remember, your story matters. Your struggles have shaped you. Your triumphs have made you stronger. Never underestimate the power of your journey to inspire and uplift others. Igniting the flame, inspiring others, inspiring change. Oprah. Let us all strive to be like Mr. Davis Booker T. Washington and Mrs. Rodriguez, beacons of resilience, empathy, and unwavering belief in the power of education. Together, let us ignite the flame of inspiration in ourselves and in others, creating a brighter future for generations to come.